It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one.
Come on, Capella.
And of course, Fred VanVleet. This is their first game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Leonard attacking high post Davis. And it's Beal in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
And Capella sends it back. Here's LeBron. Here's the fast break. Beal leading the way.
Oh, my God.
Butler with the steal. Pass to Allen. Great that time from Leonard.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to
Baller played all y'all shit.
That's what AD does.
Baller banging this shit out the way.
First free throw of the contest. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 balls.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Beal drives in.
Oh, wow. That is powerful.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Back to Lillard. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He told me how that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, comes easy.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Butler, Jimmy Butler for sure.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Leonard attacking outside for Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From past the arc. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trailing. Lillard outside. Screen by Allen. And it's Lillard missing. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Davis. Beal with it. Now here's Leonard. Covered by Lillard. Back to ball. And again, Toronto no up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Davis sets a screen. A three from Leonard. Davis in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Beal's shot is good.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
Screen by Allen. In the corner, it's Harris. Left side, Leonard. The shot. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen.
Man.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break.
Let's get right, man. Let's get right, man.
The defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
That free throw good from Giddey. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
Fucking God. That nigga just can't get right. That nigga just can't get right, boy. Shit is sad,
17
boy.
seconds left here in the first quarter.
Nigga high, wait.
Pass to Harris. And Davis sends it back. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Raptors, 9.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Nurkic. 80 with the rebound.
Trash.
To the inside. The layup off target. Alexander Walker on the way.
Oh my God.
That's short off the rim.
Trash.
Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Knocked away.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ.
The fucking offense going around this bitch, man.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body.
The ball,
I love
the
that players are
motherfucking
hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
Come on, coach.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's see those moves.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Leonard on the wing. Five to shoot. Pass to Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Cavaliers trailing. The Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Back to Allen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Toronto now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Davis down low. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Warrior. Type shit. Boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom.
And the Raptors making a change here. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thompson for three.
What is Bill doing, bruh?
On the play was Lillard.
Come on, man.
Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact. on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
The kick outside to Butler. And the basket by Lillard.
What's going on, bro? Like, bro.
Reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Raptors trailed by 3. Pass the ball. Shoots the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture from the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here he's in from three-point range.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Now Lillard, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And it's good for 2. Bulls got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
James looking around. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Kawhi Leonard. His first personal.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers.
Fuck, man.
Changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Ball, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Lillard. Here's Allen. Off on the layup. Here's Leonard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 2. From 13, Ball with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Oh,
missed that time. Would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Butler.
Oh.
Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
19-23.
Pass to Davis.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 4. It's Allen on the wing. Outside Butler. Kicks it out to Allen. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. And it's Toronto with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. This will be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Alexander trash.
Now here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping by that time.
and they're beginning to just
oh, he keyed up. Okay, that's what you're talking about. That's what you're on, brother.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Nurkic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Nurkic has got 5 now.
That's his comfort zone. Nurkic does almost all of his scoring down low.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here is LeBron. 6 points for him. Inside. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Harris. No good with the layup. Raptors trailed by 4. To the middle. And it's Davis with the jam.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Edey, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Good on both.
Oh, man. What's going on, man?
Outside Leonard. Beal up top. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Pass to Edie. Yes, and it's LeBron.
That's good, man.
Edie's got 5.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
There's a good screen. Out to Harris. 16 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead.
And he's always been a mid-range specialist. Harris has a great sense of when to take those pull-ups.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Lock loose. Ball with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To the middle.
Come on, Capella, my nigga.
Now,
God damn.
Driving the lane. That one goes. Count it. Giddy's got the lead up to 7 out for the Cavs. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin. One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves, it's all of it.
Down low, here's Harris. And slammed up by Harris.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, Toronto no up.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments.
29.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 9-point game. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's James. James barreling in for the jam.
Brian dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Here's Nurkic. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Outside Butler. Can't connect from short range. Here's Toronto now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Drills the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Giddey. He gets that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Nurkic. The Cavaliers pull it in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Butler on the way. Back to Thompson. Takes a three. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Yeah, we got to make some goddamn adjustments. Remember, off ball, all types.
They're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
We need to put the right lineup in.
Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Pass to Giddey.
I'm down 13, 3 minutes left.
And here is Butler. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him. Raptors trailed by 13. At the elbow, Nurkic. Here's Hauser. This one for three. Good on the triple.
10, 2.5
Hauser's
left.
got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
What is he doing?
Pass to Butler. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Wide open. And stolen by Butler. By himself. And Butler running the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. That one misses. Excellent D there from Ball. And it's Davis at the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's James. Pass to Butler. Out to Thompson. Lillard surveying the D. Screen by Allen. Puts up a deep three. And it's Lillard missing. Raptors trailed by 9. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And Toronto has possession. It's good.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
Stolen by Ball.
Oh, good shit, boy.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Davis.
What are you doing, AD? Cut to the basket, my nigga. God damn.
Here's Butler. And the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
That ain't cost us the game.
Big knows how to handle it. Allen
That ain't cost us the game.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Here's Lillard, and Davis sends it back.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result. And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrating just how clutch he really is.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. It's good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And the Raptors call time here. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. But I don't know.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was up.
Our leading scorer had 11. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, the off ball killed me for sure. We can run it. Let me make my little play real quick, man. Damn sure I can run another one. Off ball kill me. Tore me apart. It's all good. I get back a motherfucker. Oh, we just gotta make adjustments. That's it. I already know the adjustments I need to make, man. I already know, man. Oh, we 1-1. Cleveland. Okay. I won the other one. Okay. Made some trades. You didn't have that team last time. I said we 1-1. I said you must have made some trades. You ain't look like that last time.
Welcome, folks.
Probably not. What team is you? Okay, okay. Oh, you in that East? Yeah, we got to get it in.
And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K
I'm playing
Sports.
MyNba.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And, of course, Damian Lillard, a new phase in his career, playing today as a Cleveland Cavalier for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity.
Oh!
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Takes it out to Leonard. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here are the Cavaliers. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Pass to Davis. Over Allen. And again, Toronto, no luck. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot. As long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So, kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Butler. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Inside. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Man, let's lock in, man.
And we love it when Kawhi
lock in, man. Come on, get that. Finley, bro. You supposed to be on that, my boy.
Butler with the ball. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Thompson.
Come on, man.
And Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence.
Oh, chase down.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors.
Oh, that nigga got this
7 feet. Jared Allen can be imposing as a defensive presence.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Screen by Allen. Here's Thompson. Tries again. The kick outside to Butler. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Deflects the pass.
Come on, bruh.
The steal. Allen's shot is off. It's Beal on the wing. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
I think they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin.
Good shot.
Over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side, Ball. To the middle. Capella with the bucket.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Lillard attacking. Shoots over ball. Screen by Allen. Here's the teardrop. Count it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
Fuck no.
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Pass to Oladipo. Now Capella, defended by Allen. Capella with the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
James looking around. Screen by Allen. From the stripe. A shot by LeBron, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
What?
Back to Capella. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Good if it goes. That one doesn't
Fuck,
drop.
Bradley?
A good
Come
close
on, man.
contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by just 2.
Let's get right, y'all. Let's get right, man. Let's get right. Check back.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another.
Oh, come on.
That can be infectious.
Come
Getting to
on.
the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And the timeout called by
Call that
Darko
timeout.
Rajakovic.
Call that. Call that
Wants to
timeout, man.
regroup and go over the strategy.
So we get that mustache shit, man. Move it.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is
good block.
really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Outside Butler. Cuts off the pass. Alexander Walker with the ball. Lillard picks him up.
What?
Hero, no good.
Who the fuck is that? Ring.
On the way. Lets it go with the 3.
Good shot.
And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Hero.
Come on, Hero. Come on, Tyler.
Good. A bank shot.
Come on, little Tyler.
Heroes got his
spark off
first
that
basket
bench,
of the
man.
night. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. 6 on the shot clock. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time?
Come on, man.
11
There we go.
magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
80 can't hit.
Hell nah. What my niggas say? Probably not.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Hero. In the corner, it's Capella. Teardrop shot.
Come on, man.
Now, Alexander Walker.
Oh, my God. This nigga Green is like unbelievable, boy.
Giddy's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Capella. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for Clint Capella.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Down low. Here's Edey. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Green. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Beautiful transition offense there.
Oh, man.
That's execution.
You're right, man. Shake back,
Yeah,
man.
once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
You're back, man.
Edey gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks
You're right,
they've
man.
gotten here in the first half.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Type shit.
Clearly.
Type shit.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
Come on.
And it's no accident with their roster
Come on, man.
construction. They like having
You're right, man.
leagues that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
James outside. James absorbing hits
Good
on the
jump.
clock.
Good jump.
Yeah, they've raised their
All
shooting
good.
percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Come on, man.
Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Pass to Holmes. Back to James. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Come on.
Raptors lead by 5. The drive-by ball. To the inside. Leonard dunks it down with force.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Kennard. Toronto grabs the miss.
Wow, man.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an
Come on,
area
man.
where they can't
Oh.
afford to get lazy.
Wow.
And here's Cleveland. 7-point differential. Here's Lillard. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple
Hey.
occasions.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition takeoff.
Bro, what the fuck is you doing down there, bro?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
Jarrett Allen, Harrison Barnes, Klay Thompson.
From deep three-point territory. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're
That's what we needed, man. More Kawhi, man. Wasn't involved last game, man.
Back right after this.
I shut my boy out, man.
And if if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
No 6 got. Where you at?
Cavaliers trail by 6.
Let's go.
Lillard, right side. Cleveland moving it around. Here's James.
Whoa, that's a boy. Okay.
They set the pick. Pass to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 6. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Should have dribbled.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 6. Screen by Allen. Here's Lillard. Great D that time from Davis.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Outside for Beal. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got the first.
He did tell him relax, relax. He wasn't hearing that shit.
Assists like that have typified
The kick outside to Butler.
For sure,
by
dude.
Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities. So he collects 2 more.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Yeah.
LeBron left side. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next
other game was supposed to go,
and
man.
You don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Man.
Here's Ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And Leonard has it in the corner.
Come on. Kawhi wasn't involved that first game, man. Nigga had 3. 14, man. That's what we need, man.
And connecting each trip down.
What we need, man. Right, my nigga with 3-pointer.
With some arc. Here's Holmes. Second shot opportunity. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 5. Outside, Ball.
Fuck, that's late.
From outside, off the mark.
I would have turned this up,
Cavaliers
man.
trailed by 12. Thompson outside. No one near James as he lets it go. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
Raptors leading by 13. Leonard draws the double. Beal gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Raptors. Back to Giddey. Pass to Green. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Davis. Out to Harris.
Oh, no, we ain't going there. This over with. That's how the fucking first game's supposed to go, man. On the real, man. I'm mad now, man.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
Tobias Harris.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Edey. Banked in off the glass. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Yeah, man. I need my get back, man.
To the left wing. Here's Hauser.
Late.
A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. From the arc, it's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Hauser. Toronto working the ball around now. Hero, no good. Barnes down low. And the layup is good.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 13.
42.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors leading by 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Allen in the post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the
line. Rushing up. No
beauty. Clint Capella.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No, we need that.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long.
We need it.
Also, their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Raptors leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hauser. Inside. Kicks it out to Hero. And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Thompson, high post. Takes it inside. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Davis.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And stolen by LeBron. Out to the right wing. Thompson outside.
Going for the charge.
Looking to get it going. And block the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The kick out to Ball. And again, no good by Toronto.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They get it back. Nobody near Lillard.
Good job.
It's James picking up the assist.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Pass to Allen. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Jared Allen.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Lillard outside. Screen by Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
The kick out to Ball. A 3 from Leonard.
But
Klay Thompson
why
drops
is
the
going
miss.
on?
The Cavaliers trail by 13.
Get it back.
Here's LeBron. And Davis sends it back.
MyLeague.
And to the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And Cleveland making a change here.
Number 10, Jimmy Butler.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Toronto grabs the miss. Beal with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
20 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. There's Ball with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And finished off by Davis. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
Down, up, down.
Building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
It's good. I think we got one last one. My nigga AD has 6 blocks. This nigga is retarded, bro. Who that tall ass white boy with the 3? Yeah. Oh, my fault, my fault. Yeah, you can send it, you can send it. I was on mute. My fault, my fault. Who ain't playing? I need one more for my last little set. My attributes, man. Not last set, but another one. What's wrong with this nigga? Leather givers is crazy. Oh, he didn't like that slavery comment. He didn't like that slavery comment. He came back and whooped this nigga, bro. Oh, he lost. He lost. Oh, he ain't get game, my nigga. Probably not. You definitely tricked it off. Yeah, he'll be right back, man. He'll be right back, man. Come on, man. Me too, right after this one.
It's an Eastern Conference battle in Miami as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. We've got some terrific NBA action in store
Miami.
for today. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment.
Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. No, that's some attributes. Okay.
And, of course, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. This, of course, his first game as a Toronto Raptor.
Well, we're about to...
Let's go, Zoe. Let's go, Zoe.
See what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching.
AD, what's up with you, bro?
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And it's White missing. And it's the Raptors ball. Here's Leonard. Missed inside.
Oh, who was that? McDaniels? Yeah, he didn't touch McDaniels.
Right side, White.
Yeah.
Mr. Gobert uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got his second basket.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Whoa.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Toronto has possession after the Heat pick up 2. Ball no good. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions.
Oh,
makes defending a much easier prospect.
Yeah, on that. That's it.
Now here's
Come on.
Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. There's Beal with the 3. Here's Leonard. And there's the try. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
What an athlete is Kawhi. Gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Now here's Morant. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Capella at the elbow.
Yeah, I done fucked that off.
Right side Leonard. Back to Davis. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Davis.
Come on, man.
5 on the clock.
Okay,
Leonard inside. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Here's Davis.
Welcome to the team.
He nails it. And we're
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, and you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And Toronto making a change here.
Raptors substitution. Number 8.
And Toronto has possession. Inside. Here's Beal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Randall outside. With the floater. Can't cash in from close range.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
The Heat trailed by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And Toronto making a change here. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, They're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Here's Hero. Oh, offensive interference.
Oh, I'm tired.
Six seconds left in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks
that was fucking ridiculous
here in the first half.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
It's all tied in.
The Raptors, 13.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And a wide open look for Hero.
Man, I was just in the gym with you, bruh. That's how you do me?
Easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
There's the three.
Oh,
stolen. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Fucking just shot it, bro.
The rim with the jam.
Credit to the quick hands of Okogie just sparking that sequence.
Hero. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Finney Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys.
They're really fucking
they
things
do.
up for the
They really do.
Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Raptors with the lead. Up top, Hero. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
He ain't going nowhere for sure. Oh, he around him.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Tyler's got to love that.
Shut
He
him
has
down
a
now
chance
for
to
this
rise
one
up.
first.
Daniels inside the line. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the way. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Come on. Oh.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
Gotta get there. Now get your ass out of there. Get your ass out of here, boy.
Explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down.
Oh, you.
We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Suggs. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 5.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Gobert, no good. Toronto leading by 3. A 3 from Leonard.
Come
and
on,
White
man.
with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Miami. Morant.
That's all.
And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Here's Beal. Pass to Capella. Morant with the steal. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Leonard.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
The Heat trailed by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And that one, good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That's what we need to get in the game. Kawhi, man, once he gets the ball, it's over with.
Build and those long arms, it can be pretty easy for him to find those kind of shots.
Here's Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 6. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Come on, man.
That is ferocious. You said it. That was ferocious.
That was going to be hella
and that'll
fucking
do it for the
mad.
first time from competitive game so far. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fader, frontward.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Nobody near Leonard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Morant surveying the D.
Oh, good shit.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Raptors leading by 4. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Gobert can't hit. To the paint. It's
come on, a whole lot of defense out there.
Down low. Here's Beal.
Yeah, bro.
With the rebound.
That is fucking
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Look on that little nigga.
The Heat have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to
now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's Morant.
Come on, man. Get help, Kawhi.
Raptors with the lead.
Today. Oh, so we gotta reward him. We gotta reward him. We gotta reward. Oh, he put some defense on that nigga.
To search out for somebody.
Okay.
Oh,
come on. A lot of defense out there. A lot of defense out there. A lot of defense out there. We take the 3 instead. Niggas scared.
Outside White. Randall right side.
Ooh, good shit. Oh, he smoked it. He smoked it.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Ball from long range.
Early.
And rebounded by McDaniels. The Heat trailed by 7. It's White on the wing. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And it's Leonard missing.
Come on, get that.
And so here is Miami. Randall outside. And block the ball.
Give me that fucking shit.
What a defensive play. Beal with it.
Come on, Bradley.
By White. And that
Come on,
one
Bradley.
is good.
We came to Miami to turn the fuck up, man. We came to Miami to turn up, man.
Grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Where them hoes, them BBLs at, man?
Point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Coming from the 6. Oh, Toronto! With the 6 guys.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge.
Once Kawhi get involved,
Gobert has tied
niggas
for the
is
most
cooked.
Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the
yeah, we in the 6, man. No, we signed to the 6. We signed to him. We signed over, y'all. We in Miami turning up.
That one is good, Morant.
Oh, God. Oh.
As a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Randall. Good on the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket.
Talking, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter.
Busy smelling bucket, right?
So.
Outside, Davis.
Oh, fuck.
Stolen by McDaniels.
Drake, sit down,
Here's
man.
Randall.
Distracting the players,
by
man.
The Raptors.
And he's really trying to get them back
into
it.
Go with
the
it.
results just have not been there.
Same nigga, man. Same nigga that got them day first championship, man. Kawhi, he where he belong, man. He did. Type shit. Ref, come on, boy.
Shot from the inbound. Shot's good by Hero.
Assist goes to.
That's now 8 points for Tyler Hero.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Yes, that goes in.
Do it. Get it down there.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off.
Come on, white boy.
And a chance for another one at the stripe.
Get your goofy ass up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Miami shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. A free throw drops for Suggs. Here's Hero. He's got 8. Pass to Nurkic. Hurdle with the steal. Up in time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And
the Raptors, 49.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trail by 7. Suggs looking around. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points
over the game.
His squad.
Throws it down hard with one hand.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point
It
guard?
really is.
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And it's Suggs missing. Toronto leading by 7. Hero from long range. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Hauser misses. On offense, here are the Heat. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Out to the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. There's Hero with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Early, late. All right, after this next shot, he's getting out of here.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Suggs. Lets it go from 14. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors with the lead. Hero from long range. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Hero from long range. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Morant with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Randall, outside White. 5 to shoot. The rejection by Leonard.
One of the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard getting all of that one.
Davis in the corner. Inside. Here's Capella. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Raptors lead by 7. And now we'll get a perspective here.
Turn around, AD. What you doing?
For the Raptors.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Down low.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Now here's Morant.
This fucking defense, boy.
Pass to Beal. Outside, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Morant.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Here's Morant. Empty that time from Leonard. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Beal makes a great selection there. He commits to that. Physical defense is not going to take him out of the way, and he draws the foul.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Probably not.
Here's Leonard. And he drives in.
Kawhi, 21, nigga. That's the Kawhi we need right there, man. He's back in Toronto, man. He's back home, man.
Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want.
Kawhi, boy. Anybody else? Any smoke? Any smoke? Any smoke? Oh, attributes. It's Paint Patroller, my fault. Go Paint Patroller. Yeah. Good looking, my boy. Yeah. We got 3 more. You the hood? Nah, that's that nigga. Miami.
I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside.
How many niggas get 5? Oh, okay, for sure.
And, of course, Fred VanVleet. Well, the team moving on here without him. I'll tell you.
Oh shit.
What? The fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation.
Niggas was running with.
Difference maker.
He said he told us that his time to get on.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. The shot by Lillard, no good. Now the Raptors with it. It's a three-point game. And Ball gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift.
Nah, you could
dream of them.
You do that with none. With no follow.
Now here's Beal.
Oh,
giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
I don't know.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Leonard. To the inside. Here's Capella. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's James. That shit. And the layup is good off the glass.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Davis. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Over Butler. Here's Capella. Rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Lillard outside. Hey, rejected by Capella. Now Leonard. On the wing, Davis. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. It's stolen by James. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks it from distance.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot up. It makes him so much more lethal.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And so Hero will bring it up for the Raptors. Davis misses.
Whoa.
Now the Cavaliers with it. Pass to Barnes. .143 left in the first quarter here. The three is up. And they get it back. Launches a three. Bradley Beal puts it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The Raptors with a lead. And for Tobias Harris, his priority is to contribute to winning basketball.
And he's shown that through his willingness to play different roles. We've seen him as a spot-up shooter. We've also seen him as a go-to scorer. He does whatever it takes.
The kick out to Ball. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Edey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Beal. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Giddey. No points yet.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The three from Ball. They get it back. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
From deep, Giddey. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 7-point.
The Cavaliers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And Cleveland has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. Edey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. There's the three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Toronto leading by 7. Hero, left side. Pass to Hauser. For 3. Nails it from 3. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what
I heard the song, though.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game
see
plan.
When he took it. Yeah, I heard the song.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
How you do, Hood?
Now here's ball. Pass to Davis. Leonard inside. Now here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. But just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Outside Butler. And Davis with the block.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Davis has got 6.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Beal. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Allen. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
And they're really getting aggressive now. Back to James. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Cavaliers trail by 11. Butler goes at the rim. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Outside of years with LeBron on the roster, he hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw is good.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
1:21 left to play in the first half. Harris right side. They set the pick. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Edie. The shake. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Edie's got 7 points for the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The kick out to Ball. Beal outside. Leonard on the wing. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, let's do this real quick. Get you right.
The shot comes out. Good D by Finney-Smith.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game.
Oh, she mad as fuck for sure. She hot right now.
Hero outside. Out to the wing.
I was going to say that part.
Up top, Alexander Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the left wing. Uncovered. And that one drops.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Spray, all is good.
Here's Lillard. And Hero grabs the board. Toronto leading by 12. Outside, Alexander Walker. On target from range.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Butler. Over to the left wing. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Inside. Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
First one falls for him. So both free throws good from Allen. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And so here is Toronto. They lead by 14. Outside, Alexander Walker. They double him with Butler. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. With the floater. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Hits the three-pointer.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Lillard outside. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Raptors lead by 6. They double him with Butler. Up top, Capella. Pass to Hauser. From 17. Jump shot is good that time. Hauser's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Found some space to get off the
you got me over here in tears, bruh.
Lillard outside.
Baby, can you help me?
Back to Allen.
I have to mute my shit, bruh.
Capella with a rebound.
I'm over here crying.
Has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for your Raptors.
I can't breathe.
That's good from Capella.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it. Raptors lead by 9. Here's Beal. A rebound by Edey. Outside Giddey. Pass to Edey. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Down low. Here's Finney Smith. Deflected. Right side Barnes. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Puts up a 3. The rebound by Edey. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9.
Damn, man, that's fucking
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, when he turns the corner, Beal can just slice right through the defense as good as anyone.
To the paint. Here's Edey. Pass to Barnes. Off target at the rim. It could go. The shot misses. And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've kept their concentration on
The Cavaliers, 43.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's James. Finney Smith pulls it in. Leonard on the wing. Oh, Leonard with the physical bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Toronto leading by 10. Leonard on the take. Nice D from Allen. Left side Butler. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Leonard for 3.
We caught.
Leonard
Help me. We caught.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Shanae, hell, bitch.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
That free throw, good from James. How about LeBron? Yeah. Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league,
48-11.
Make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Impressive athleticism from Clay on the cut. Feels like he can score the ball whenever he wants.
Out to Beal. The three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Allen. And here's Lillard. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Allen, left side. 3 on the clock. Back to Butler. They grab their own miss.
On D, Leonard is almost
They're
inexplicable.
talking about that center shit.
Completely smothers shooters with his reach.
It's Beal on the wing. Fires the three. Pass to Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
To the middle. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
To the inside. Here's Davis. On the wing, Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
James. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. James has gotten 4 this quarter. Davis misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Cavaliers trail by 14.
And a comfortable win for them here. The game is out of reach. Good performance for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently. And a little luck doesn't hurt them either.
Who play tomorrow? Lakers play tomorrow.
Nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Lakers play Friday.
This will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape his game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offline. So no problem for Toronto as they...
Good game, my boy. Good game. I need to put 83 up. Yeah, my nigga +2 on that 3. What else he need? Yeah, that's probably it. I got one more game with Sleeves. I gotta tie that series, man. I'm down 2-1.